Now for this tutorial we need to work out the major and minor axes of an ellipse, because curving a circular disc results in an ellipse being formed when it's looked face on. So of course the major axis will be 120 millimeters, which is the diameter of a CD, but the minor axis will be something smaller because we've bent it round. So I'm going to do some graphics to determine what that minor axis is. Now after doing some mathematics, I've determined that the size of a cylinder we're going to wrap this round is 76.4 radius. Now it's asking for a diameter, so 76.4 radius times 2. Now our CD is going to be wrapped around this curve here. I've calculated on the basis that the angle between the tips and the centre is 90 degrees. So we need to find the distance between the top and bottom tips of the curved disc that subtends an angle of 90 degrees with the surface. So we'll tab to the angle, tab 45, tab to the diameter, move out, click, and now we can drag this round, and 2 45s on it, 90 degrees there. So if we dispense with the circle, we'll find that we can put a line in here to measure, and it's 108 millimeters. So that's the minor axis of our ellipse. So we can dispense with this. So these curves. So remember 108, delete. So we start with our circle, which I said was 76.4, that's the radius, times 2 gives us the diameter. P for pull. I'm going to pull this out somewhat more than 120, or say 140. Now I'm going to select the centre, put a cross section on it, turn it to face us, and draw an ellipse on here. (120), tab 108, 108, return. We need our hole in the CD. Now this hole is 15. Tab, and I calculated 13. There. Design mode, turn it, surface, move. Now I'm going to project the outer and the inner onto this surface. So we need to select that, control select that, then this is the project button here. Click on that and we get that ellipse, those two ellipses projected onto the surface of the cylinder. We can now select pull, select this part, and it's saying it has a radius of 76.4. Now we're going to increase that by half the thickness of a CD. A CD is about 1.434 of a millimeter thick, so we'll say 1.4 and half of that is 0.7, so I'm going to make that 76.4 plus 0.7. Now if we look carefully, we can see we've pulled that out just a little bit. Now we can get rid of some of the clutter. And now we want to separate this projection from the main cylinder. Now we use the split body tool there. Click the target object, well it's the solid. Click the face plane or edge loop to use as a cutter, well it's this face. Now we see we've got an extra solid here, and if we deselect the solid, we've got a curved disc. It's only half the thickness at the moment, but if we escape to get a normal cursor, select pull on that surface, we'll see that it's 76.4. Now this time we want to subtract half the thickness, so we say 76.4 minus 0.7, return. Now, as an afterthought, I thought it would be nice to make this look like a real CD, so I'm going to put some images on the front and the back of our warped CD. So to do this, I've already downloaded some images from the internet, and we're going to use the file to download them. Now I need to change this. It's at the moment it's RSDoc files, so I'm going to change that to image files, and I've got bitmap image of a very well known CD, and we're going to choose the wrapped image tool, put it on this surface. So we've got to find the actual surface. If we try and centralize it straight away, it doesn't work because there's no solid at that point in the middle. So we'll click on there, then select the Roomers image, turn this so it faces us nice and square. We'll do that down here. Now we can left click and move it more or less into the center. See the handles here and here along the center line, which is nice. So now with it selected and the select tool, we can grab these little handles and pull them out to the edge. And there, that's one surface done. Now for the other side, all I did was scan the CD, any CD will do, on the reverse side, make a bitmap image of it in my Adobe Photoshop, and again we choose the wrapped image and put it on that surface, left click and move it roughly to the center. We can centralize the whole thing down here. That looks pretty much in the center. And then select our CD reverse, move them out to the very edge. And that's quite a reasonable facsimile. Of a CD, I think. We've still got a green edge here, but that's not too bad. And there it is. A warped CD. I doubt if it would play very well in your player, but it has at least shown some techniques in Design Spark Mechanical. Bye.